What's up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. I'm out in the shop right now looking for a saw. Here it is. This is my saw. My dad gave this to me. I need to take this today to work on the shelves. Yes, the shop is filled with other stuff, but it's so empty compared to, where it used to be. I still have the PS3 kiosk out here, which is this big monstrosity. And then this pinball machine down here. It's covered up with a box. But yes, I'm working on the shelves today. I still haven't edited the vlog from yesterday. I was just gonna do that at the store, which I've done a few times, so it's not a big deal. Plus it's a Thursday. I don't think it'll be super busy. But I'm gonna try to edit the vlog as soon as I get there. I might go a little early, and then I'm gonna try to work on these shelves as quickly as I can. Try to get some stuff done before people start flooding in for the day. So I'm grabbing this saw, and then I'm going to be heading out. So as you can see, I've cleared out the space here. I got the first board up. Basically, it has these two little brackets just holding it in place. I'm gonna have 3 of these vertical 2x4s along the wall here. So one a little to the left of the outlet, then one at this edge, right here. And then the 1x2s will go across the front to create shelves. They're going to be more secured to the wall than, just 2 little brackets like this. I've got 2 more, and then I have 8 more right there. So it's going to be secured to the wall, and it should be pretty sturdy when I'm done. I just started this, although I have been open now. Not sure what time it is. But I've been open now for probably half an hour, 45 minutes or so. No one has come in yet. I did get one phone call from a guy, but that's it so far. So I'm just going to continue working on these. And that is some weird shadow of Yoda's hand right there. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll show you guys my progress. So a guy was just in here, and he said that his son, who I think he said his son was 9 years old, he found my YouTube channel recently, and he's apparently my biggest fan, which is really cool. So the dad came in and he traded in some stuff here, which I'm going to show you in a second. He said, though, that he has probably Super Nintendo, N64, Genesis, 32X, and Dreamcast stuff in a storage unit. And he is going to try to go through that this weekend and possibly bring it in on Sunday. So that'll be very cool. And he said he's going to bring his son when he comes back as well. So that'll be awesome. And so I'm going to show you guys what he traded in here. I had to pass on a few things. There was an original Xbox system, but I've got, 4 or 5 already. And then there were a lot of games that I already have so many copies of, and they're only $3 games. So I got a little stack here, so let's look at that right now. So starting up top, we have a disc-only Knights of the Old Republic. And then these are the rest of the games here. So nothing super special, but these are the ones that I picked out of the stack that he had. The NBA Jam for 360 is the best title. It's about a $10 game. The rest are $3 to $5 each. Aside from this one, basically, but I'm not putting this out for sale until I get a case for it, so that one doesn't really count, but that is all that's come in so far today. Alright guys, I just walked down to Ace Hardware to grab some stuff. Some little anchor things for the shelves, because I can't find any studs on that wall. The only one I could find is metal. Can't really put a screw in that. I also had to get a new lock for my dumpster because the last one broke off, and I don't know if somebody did it themselves or if it was the truck, because the lock is supposed to be able to stay on, and when it dumps, it's supposed to disengage the locking system so that they can actually dump it and leave the lock on, but that didn't happen. So they're going to send out a supervisor to hopefully look at it when they do the next pickup. And so, gotta get a new lock on there for now.
Hey, Sophie.
All right, so Josh has been going through and putting price tags on this stuff here so we can get that out. He also brought some stuff in to trade today, so we'll go through that here in a minute. Got this box to unpackage from Old School NYC Gamer, and here's a Pikachu.
It's for sale.
It's a giant Pikachu head, and I don't know. So I'm not going to go through all these, but there's a bunch of Atari games and one Intellivision and a couple TRS-80 games. These two, and then one that doesn't have a label. A couple Famicom games, one with no label, and then this one, and then a Commodore game. 2 copies of Mario World. Some wrestling game for Japanese Game Boy, Looney Tunes, and golf for Game Gear. And we have Spectrobes, 4 Swords, Mario and Luigi, Puppy Love, Franklin, Kingdom Hearts, Matchbox, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and Mario Kart Super Circuit. So that's the stuff that Josh brought today. This is the stuff that I opened up last night, so you guys have already seen that. And this is the progress. It probably doesn't look much different from earlier, but, you know, we've been busy. But this is fully secured. I got some things from Ace Hardware, because I think all the studs in this wall are metal, so I couldn't put a screw into it. So I got those little plastic things that can hold a screw in drywall. That one, it's not going into a stud there or there, but it's pretty secure. So that one I think is fine. This one is good. This one I have one here, but it's a little floppy, so I'm going to put another one right up there on this side of it to hold it down. Then I'm going to start getting these boards put on there and get them cut and start filling it up. All right, so tomorrow, the guy that I bought all my shelves from is bringing me 4 cabinets with like sliding, not glass, but like plexiglass doors. And so we've been making some room. Those are going to go out, and it's going to help so much with space. All right, guys, so we got a couple more trade-ins here to show you. First one here has a lot of weird like loot crate stuff. So there's like this little Power Rangers thing. There's this Uncharted like wallet. Then Toxic Crusaders for Genesis. Adventures of Lolo 2 for NES. That was the best thing out of this bundle. Widowmaker Loot Crate exclusive pop. And then a Green Lantern figure. And a Steel figure from Superman. So that was one little bundle. And then other one, got a 360 controller. A copy of Metal Gear Solid for PS1, but the case is really beat up. And then finally, got the Rule of Rose. And so the manual I'll be keeping for my copy, so I finally have a complete one. And the extra disc and case are going to be sold here in the store. I'm going to actually take this copy home, though, and compare it to my personal one because I want to keep the best conditioned cover and the best disc and all that stuff. According to the guy who traded this in, it's never been resurfaced. I believe he was the original owner, otherwise how would he know? But there it is. There's that manual that I've been looking for, I don't know, a year or so. So, super awesome. Very happy. Pikachu is also happy. And so, I'm going to try to unbox this thing right now because there's no one in here. But, well, Josh is here. But, I have to stop if a customer comes in. So, let's just try and do it. So let's cut this thing open. I took off the labels. I have not opened it yet.
Hey, got some magazines.
I might have cut that a little bit. I don't think so. Game Pro and a Nintendo Power with Killer 7 on the front. That's pretty cool. Awesome. So those were not included. He just threw those in. This is from Old School NYC Gamer, Sydney. It looks like there's some other stuff in here that was not included, so I think he threw in some extras. Oh, that's in the bag. Like this Hyperscan, this was not supposed to be included, but that's cool. Got 2 controllers here. I actually have a Hyperscan already, but we haven't tested it because I didn't have a power cable. So now we have that power cable. We can test both of them. What is this? N64 controller adapter for USB.
That's cool.
Some busted Atari paddles. And then this poor 5200
Oh dear God.
joystick.
It's
And then
duct taped.
this is the wireless adapter for an Xbox 360 controller to be used on Windows. This, I'm not sure what that is. I think that's just an S-video cable.
I don't know. A little bit metal.
This is a 2600. So, I'll give this to Richard, the guy who's been modding and fixing stuff, and he can put that into that broken 2600 that we have. And then, what is this? Liberty City Hardcore. This is Grand Theft Auto 4. That's pretty cool. Is this Dreamcast? Yeah, Dreamcast arcade stick. That's a cool
actually
looking
pretty
one.
cool.
There's a zapper gun.
Do we need more of these?
PS2, PS3, PC fighting stick. Alright, so we got a big bag here. Dreamcast controller. I'll yell it. Another one.
Not too bad.
Another one.
They were stocking up
Another one.
Jeez.
And then another 5200 controller, which is good. This one doesn't have tape on it, because I need these.
Yeah.
And then this is the IntelliVoice for the Intellivision. I've got one of those at home. And then PS2 DVD remote with no receiver, but I'm pretty sure I've got some extra receivers. And then a couple more bags of stuff.
Oh,
Some
Saturn games.
technically disc-only Saturn games.
Oh, they're printed.
There's some more in here. So we have Legendary Axe for the TurboGrafx, Boxing Champions Forever for TurboGrafx, Bonk's Revenge for Turbo, Tailspin for Turbo, and this is Kadash for Turbo, technically game only. And there's more. So this is Siphon Filter 3, Siphon Filter 2, Baseball for Turbo, Keith's Courage and Alpha Zones, and a disc or a cartridge only Victory Run for Turbo. That one's empty. This is a Cheetahman.
Instruction manual? The comic.
This is it's a reproduction of the comic. Reprint of the original. Huh. Not
Nice.
sure what, I don't know if that came with like the Cheetahman that they reprinted. DS in the box. Just a standard blue one. That's pretty cool. Got another thing here. This looks like there's a Super Nintendo power supply. And what's that one?
Generic RF.
Is it? No, that's for the Turbo.
Probably gonna need that.
Yeah.
Probably want to know then.
That's for the TurboGrafx. Here's the TurboGrafx multi-tap to plug in 5 controllers.
Damn, 5 people?
This is the TurboGrafx controller.
Nice.
This is a Super Nintendo controller and looks like a PlayStation component cable. There's another couple Super Nintendo controllers. And then an N64 AV cable. Another Turbo controller. Awesome. And then there's some memory cards and some VMUs. And then European DS games. PAL copies. It's kind of weird. And then just some memory cards in there.
Bag of memory cards.
Here's another piece to the the broken paddles that I don't think were broken when he shipped them. This is the Dreamcast system. So this must be the Turbo. There's the Turbo Graphics with the little cover. Here's some more broken plastic from the Atari paddle. This is Super Nintendo. Pretty yellowed and stuff, but ooh, that melted.
That's not a good sign.
But
It's still Super Nintendo.
yep. Oh, some more Saturn games. So we have Sega Rally Championship, World Baseball 99, Daytona USA, and Doom. And then, is there anything else in here?
Nope.
Alright, so that's everything. So thank you so much to Sydney, Old School NYC Gamer. Awesome box of stuff here. And yeah, thanks again. Alright guys, so Josh has left for the day. My buddy Danny was just in here. He bought some stuff. So I have a big trade that came in to show you guys. So let's just go through it. There's some things I'm not going to bother showing. There's a stack of disc-only PS1 games, but they're mostly sports. Then we have Crash Warped, Crash 2, another Crash Warped, Crash Team Racing, Final Fantasy Tactics with no manual, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, the first Spyro, Crash Bash, disc-only Mortal Kombat 4, and then I guess I'll just stack the rest of these PS1 games up and show you the spines here because they're nothing super great. There's a couple Dreamcast games mixed in as well, but let me see if it'll focus. So these are all the games. Like I said, there's a couple Dreamcast mixed in there. There's a little stack of memory cards for various systems. A few more PS1 games right here. Just a lot of filler, basically. Then there's a complete copy of Revolution X for the Super Nintendo, which I don't know if I have or not. If I don't have it, I'll be keeping that one. And then we have, for the GameCube, Spider-Man, Mario Golf, Everything or Nothing, Sims Bustin' Out, UFC Throwdown, Swingers Golf, Starsky and Hutch, and then one more GameCube, which is underneath the stack of NES games here. Damn it! Give me a second. It's just easier to show you like this. The last GameCube one is Twin Snakes, little sun faded, but it is complete. And then NES games, we have Golf, Bases Loaded, World Cup World GP, Karate Champ, Pinball, and Hoops. Then Mario 3, Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Phantom Fighter, Off-Road, TC Surf Designs, Quarterback, Legacy of the Wizard, and Golf. And then we got some 64 games. We have GoldenEye, WWF Warzone, Jerry McGrath, Castlevania, Turok Rage Wars, Monster Truck Madness, Wayne Gretzky 98, Mayhem, Cyber Tiger, Asteroids, Bass Hunter, and Wipeout. And then we have some strategy guides here. Nothing super special. And then PS1 Game Shark card, Caesar's Palace, Championship Bowling. What is this? Side Pocket, Sonic Spinball for Genesis. Then we have Jack Nicklaus Golf, Super Battleship, Mario All-Stars, Riddick Bowie Boxing, Sim Earth, and Vegas Stakes. And I think that's everything from that bundle. You saw this one earlier, and then someone also traded in a Pokemon Moon for the Game Boy, or for the 3DS. So that is the last trade-in there. Everything else you guys have seen. I haven't been able to make any more progress on this because customers have been in and out. but it is 8:30, so I'm trying to work on the spreadsheet here and get a lot of this stuff in, and I'm gonna finish up here and then head home for the night. All right, guys, this shelf is finished. I'm a little out of breath, and I have to sneeze apparently, but oh my god, what a freaking pain to do this. Obviously not as difficult as the custom shelves I've built for my game room. It looks like I need to put that screw in a little more up there, but this is basically it. I spaced them for Sega Saturn games just in case, so there's plenty of room for everything. Obviously this is not going to hold a ton, but this should be good enough for backstock and just doubles and stuff like that. So that one's done. The rest of the wood that I have here is supposed to be for this little cubby hole here, which I'm not going to do right now. Obviously I really need to get home, but that's the plan for this. And I think I mentioned it earlier, but if not, I have 4 new cases coming tomorrow that are, I would say they're kind of similar to this one here, because this one used to have sliding glass doors. So the ones that I'm getting are from Fred Meyer, from the same guy that I got this thing from, and they take the same locks as these, and I've actually ordered the locks already. And this cabinet here, this glass case, is going away. And the 4 glass cases that I'm getting, they are going to go right here where this one is. They're going to be back to back. So there's going to be 2 of them on this side. And then if you come over here, there'll be 2 on this side. So my plan is to have the ones on this side locked. And in those, I will have all of the Super Nintendo, NES, and Genesis stuff that is like the lower end stuff. So the cheaper ones will be out there. And it'll be locked. On this side, however, they will both be unlocked, and I will have a lot of the game systems or the libraries out of this, but the smaller ones. So GameCube, Xbox One, Vita, PSP, DS, PS1, like all that kind of stuff. Like basically everything that's on this side right here, and then the DS and 3DS games right here. All of those will be moving into the 2 cabinets that go here. Now, the cabinets are only 5 feet tall, so they're not crazy tall. They're, you know, I'm 6 feet, so they're about a foot shorter than me, basically. And like I said, the 2 that go here are going to be unlocked, and they are 4 feet wide each. They're 18 inches deep, and then, like I said, they're 5 feet tall. So that's why I moved this thing over, and there's still plenty of room here. It's not like it's cramped or anything. And then, you know, this gap here will be a little bit smaller, but still, I might even be able to move this back over this way a little bit. I'm not sure. I just got to get those cabinets in here, but they're coming tomorrow. So the guy's delivering them, which is awesome, and I can't wait to start filling them up. The only problem is that the 2 that are supposed to be locked that go right here, I cannot put anything in them until I get those locks, because basically all of the NES games on the bottom here, all of these Super Nintendo games, all of these Genesis games are all going to be in there, so it needs to be locked. But that is the plan. I also would like to get everything, all the games out of this case and have this just be for hardware. So for systems, Game Boys, maybe like some really, you know, expensive controllers or anything like that. But all these PS1 games I think need to move. The Genesis games need to move, you know. Just put them in there, but with these new cases, it's going to be so much better, and I'm really excited to get them filled up. And I ordered the locks. They're on the way. I got 2 of them, like I said, just for the ones on this side. So I ordered 2 of them, and the guy that I bought them from is going to ship them priority, and he's going to drop them in the the mailbox tomorrow. So hopefully I get those really, really soon, and I can fill them up. But for now, this is going to be fine. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, I don't think that I've mentioned it yet. I have been meaning to talk about it for the past few days, but the Vancouver Toy Show is coming up this weekend, and we are vending. So this is the flyer. I suppose you could pause it if you need some info, but everything is right there. If you are local, go to the Vancouver Toy Junkies Facebook page. That the guy that runs that, his name is Mike, super cool guy. He's been in my vlog before, and he's the one who puts on the toy show, and it is on Saturday, this weekend. So tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow after we close, I'm going to be getting everything ready to go Friday morning, or Saturday morning, excuse me. And so we are vending at that. The store is going to be closed on Saturday because we're going to that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I have vlogged the past, well, I was vlogging when we went to the last toy show and vended. And previous to that, I did a pickup video showing all my pickups from the Vancouver Toy Show, plus some footage while we were there. So technically, the last 2 times I've gone, I have vlogged. So you guys can go back on the channel and check that out if you want. You should just be able to type in SicCooper Vancouver Toy Show into YouTube and it should come up. But we are vending at that, so expect a very cool vlog on Saturday. I don't know how much I can vlog at the actual toy show. Probably, no more than I did last time because there's customers and stuff. But it should be a really, really big one this time. The last time we went, I want to say there was only maybe a few hundred people. But this one, they're expecting 1,500 because not only is it their September toy show, which is, I guess, the biggest one out of all the ones they do throughout the year, but the same day they are unveiling like the grand opening type thing of the new, I guess you could call it the boardwalk, or, basically the place that it is right downtown Vancouver, literally like on the water. So it's a place called Warehouse 23 or Warehouse 43 or whatever. But right next to that, they have a big, like, almost like a public park type deal where you can, like, go down by the water, and I think they have, like, the binocular things where you can put a quarter in and look out, and it's kind of just like a nice little area like that, but they've been doing construction on it, and they're unveiling it to the public this Saturday. So it's the same day that the toy show is, so they're expecting more foot traffic than normal, which is going to be really, really cool, but they're expecting 1,500 just based on last year's. So it should be really awesome. I'm super excited. Josh is going to come help. Abby will be there as well, of course, and hopefully we do pretty well with sales because it's a little scary to close on a Saturday because Saturdays here are our best day of the week, and a lot of times we do more in sales here on Saturday than we did at the last toy show. But now that the store is open, I'm not just going to make sales, I'm going to promote the store, hand out cards, do all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth going. I just hope that we do more in sales, which I think we will because we have a lot more toys this time than we did last time. So that should be very, very cool, tons of fun. I'm really excited. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do not forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.